Hello, I'm Lelda Smits for the Finance News Network, and joining me from migme is its CEO and co-founder, Stephen Goh. Stephen, welcome to Sydney and to FNN.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
migme's model for monetising social media is the virtual goods model. Could you explain how this works?
Companies which are in the business of social media are in the business of mass intimacy. It's about how do you connect people and allow people to interact and play with each other. Virtual gifts and goods is about creating premium interactions between users which lead to monetization. In the old days, we used to send Hallmark cards to each other. In this modern framework, we can send small, snappy interactions, be it hugs, kisses. We can send poo. We can throw rotten tomatoes. You can send songs and the like, all of which that wide spectrum, which is valuable, we charge and we bill for.
Okay, and Stephen, what's the appeal of your strategy?
The strategy is that the larger the network is, the larger, more playful the interactions are, the more gifts and games are played, and the more revenues we drive.
So Stephen, could you detail the rationale behind choosing Indonesia as migme's initial market?
Indonesia, we think, is a great representative for what the rest of the emerging markets will look like by income profile, by demographics, by consumer behaviour. And it is proximate to where our head office is, which is Singapore. Indonesia does have 240 million people. It is an internationally valuable market for us to be in, and it allows us to develop the business model to a point where we can then replicate it to other countries, which is what we're doing at the moment.
Now, migme recently purchased online shopping site Soul.sg. How do you see online shopping contributing to the company?
We think that there simply adds to the business model. Once again, we are about creating or unlocking premium interactions between users, between media companies and their audiences. E-commerce represents a part of that.
And Stephen, how do you think the penetration of Facebook in your markets, such as India and Indonesia, will impact the amount of users signing up to the migme platform?
We think that companies like Facebook and Twitter are great for companies like Mig. They help us establish the channel and get people aware of what a social media option might be. We don't believe that Facebook is the long-run best model that fits these markets, and we offer an exciting, viable alternative.
Wonderful. Now, migme has also been adding about 1 million subscribers per month and hit 10 million subscribers at the end of last year. What are you targeting for the current calendar year?
We think that we're going to deliver somewhere between 30 and 50 million monthly active users, and there's a range of different things which may contribute to the wide variation between those two numbers. The rate at which we'll be able to bring partnerships on board, the way that we're able to form business development relationships on the ground, and how sticky our users are going to be. Right,
and how many users do you believe you need to achieve profitability?
Classically, similar businesses to this monetize at several percent at several dollars per month. On that basis, on the basis that we get to 5 or 7% at $4 to $6 per month, we think that we can get to profitability somewhere between that 20 to 30 million monthly active users. But it will depend on, once again, matching the user base growth, building out the engagement infrastructure and the payment infrastructure to be able to collect the cash.
Okay, and Stephen, what is the competitive framework like in Indonesia and India?
It's fantastic for Mig. We believe that we're a leading player. We have a very unique proposition. All the media partners and partners we're forming on the ground are excited with us to be with us, and we're just powering on.
And finally, Stephen, what are the company's priorities over the coming year?
Last year we were getting user base momentum moving. This year we are looking at consolidating user base growth. There's the rate of growth to know that we can deliver a very large and relevant company. And the priorities, the added priority for this year is to ensure that the monetization framework follows user base growth, so that we can ultimately deliver a profitable and extremely valuable company.
Stephen Goh, thank you for the update from migme.
Thank you so much.